yen chia ne mu akwa baba bia obia ene ma te sen solo na media dance bia chew.
Okay, boss.
Na lawyer way.
Lawyer wa kwentu kakra.
Oh za.
Ai.
Okabuche.
Oh David. Ghana ya.
Oh okay.
Okoni chrome over the weekend. Say ne ma me nuane ne wofa omu nyina ato from the same.
Hey. Ene wa boka.
Eno ada na omu chrome achi kra.
Oh okay.
Lawyer Sankore. Yes.
Sankore he ya undimi ma.
Oh say no anwumre na omu ye bibia nti ene no omu ko buka na chese.
Ede ne ye na anwumre kwesi ede anwumre.
Dabi unza omu no.
So do ase oh yeah yi ma.
Oh dabi eno na ye ni ba so.
Oh okay.
Aha nti ade achi no mbekwa akubuka ne ade ansa na wa touch down.
No cover no.
Oh aka.
Na Brazil mu na ba.
E woni ma sa sule na omu eniema ni nyina omu na di free akoy.
Okay.
Nti we kra no pe omu he.
And the 4th of August 2025. Agudie unsam no ne headlines no. And I had the eba na Brian Mbuemu. Enra eno shase say we see a kind of Manchester United. In fact, Manchester o Magic Cup di kan kra America we say o picture say Mbuemu say ne cap awaji ni just like many other players. Toje cap no cry Manchester they say there pre-season say we teams o lose matches. I mean who England obia lose match omo boy
United see a season omo call honum no
no nya pre-season
minim dey ba all-star
finish pre-season so omo call America ni adidie omo ma no match omo ma no match
me no na draw so
yeah but omo no nya easy crap. I'll be the first to put my name down to manage Arsenal if there is vacancy according to Cesc Fabregas. Thomas Partey is now joining Villarreal on a free transfer, despite several rape charges following exit from Arsenal.
Yes.
Now rape charge and any transfer, any ball born there.
Eka ho se, unse the man here in say nyame had much na obe appear. On the first appearance, court investigations into no yeah.
Him means son bids farewell to Spurs. In an emotional South Korea friendly, Chelsea signed Joral Hato for £37 million on a 7-year contract. Tottenham Hotspur officially confirmed the loan sign of Pahinha from Bayern Munich. Ademola Lookman has formally handed in a transfer request at Atlanta. Or say, me dofwa dada me biabum. Omo and ni omo nsem. So I last step up pursuit of Darwin Nunez in a £61 million move. Alexander Isak has arrived at Newcastle's training after missing the club preseason tour of Asia, and Real Madrid set to return to winning ways today ahead of new season. Sanity winner solo ekiken kabomu. I'm for preseason mood now.
Yeah.
Signing and counter signing. Tottenham Hotspur has been the most impressive so far.
Yes, Thomas Frankie. But James Madison ni injury.
No serious.
Yes, Enra.
No more no.
It
means they've lost another player. At least it looks like a long term kakra. The way any
6 months they wait me.
Too bad for them, but they have Yao Pahin and it's a very good signing.
Yes.
That will help them. Okay, back home. Taking my 11 wonders. Now Mubashir say wabre. Ama say Ura Richard Kenzatipo, owner of relegated Legon Cities Ono, and I take you over as owners of 11 Wonders. Reports say so after all, Techima will not have a Premier League side as we all thought. The team will go to Accra and then Emranzo will be changed in after one season.
Yes, after one season.
So it will be known as 11 Wonders. Techima 11 Wonders, but will play in Accra. Okay, so 11 Wonders have officially appointed me or Dati Lamte as their new head coach ahead of the upcoming season.
Yes.
The new owners now appointed Odati.
Yes, Odati.
Okay. The next is, you see, whether Baba Yara will be ready or not. Sekotoko na ye, and our sports council na ye juma ho. Kwame and the fire service for the edge man, and not all of them. There are a lot of controversies. Kotoko 4, what I gather they say, but they wish Seka Park no be jamom the Abo African Cup no. But around the weekend now, Ga campaign for Bisu Kachre me say they have the clearance to play at Babayara.
From who? From
okay. And they say Obi and me and come from. Almost say
so
almost GDA mappa.
Okay.
They have been cleared. They have been
so clearance now because not long ago na NSC Director General Beka say Gaka ya we.
What's the Director General saying?
Yeah.
Any the Gaka for paying for top for so catch them.
Almost the same line.
Debbie. Almost say almost Bible.
Okay.
Now in fact, when you get close to Kotoko for so they want to play the top 4, but I'm going park no. About how African Cup no. So what you saying? So Kotoko are not interested in playing the top 4 at the Babayara Stadium.
And they say nebe NSC Kotoko against Gaka.
And a Gaka so say almost there from top sources.
Top sources na no. Me so to top na no any NSC director.
Why na tell? Who told you?
Meaning say there be some managers.
Who told you?
I know they meaning. So they all kind managers of the facility no. As any possible say be also.
Managers.
It is a top 40% about top 4 so they are
managers be.
Omu jeopardize Asante Kotoko. Goal stars potentially. Omu chances of playing at the Baba Sports Stadium.
They have all the all clear to play here. And you know, an opinion in them one year far Kotoko for 1 year far. National Sports Authority Ashanti near Kong crying.
Okay.
Muntika Crabum, just a teaser. Samuel Dumjana. Samuel Jana Duma Canada and Quebec.
After meeting with Asante Kotoko, other stakeholders, Mayor of Kumasi, regional minister, the work has started, but Kotoko is leading the way with NSA, our grounds, our Babayara, as I speak. We agreed to start work immediately. Then the very next day, Ghana National and Asante was about grounds and Omoshase with the work. And you're starting little signs of regeneration, but many horticulturalist and a green grass technology expert, but we are relying on them to give us constant updates and guidelines to advise us on the way forward. It's at this stage, I don't want to give any false hope, but how it will go. In the meantime, Asante Kotoko officials, the other stakeholders, BBNE Gold Stars, and so on.
Okay, so the details will come. To us, whatever. Say, one after one say, chuchu break kakra. Because Gaka for no of them.
But when the said, "On teaser, conditional way be move."
And Basa Granum did no cry. Once I know no.
Say baby a free buy and on one say baby a free buy and on one it's easier say you to watch.
And in the headline,
Matthias,
a bit to us so.
Matthias,
you come and look at the details. Not yeah, heard say the city here.
Yeah.
So Kotoko has loaned 5 players ahead of the new season. According to reliable source, the youngsters includes Vitus, Avoka, Lanes, Asante, Louis Figo, Godfred Kodu, and Solomon Gogu. So they under Evo.
Last season, Yusu boys in Ibi.
Has were formed pre-season has a 7-1 against Mamprobi. Afia.
Yes, Mamprobi AFE.
AFE.
Yes.
Help be man.
Yeah.
A division Mamprobi AFE division.
Division 2 and 2 and 3 baby.
Okay, so GFA has released the fixtures.
Yeah.
League fixtures, man, say, Sammy, the obsession about
Kotoko has week 5.
Week 5.
Yes, from the Ghana Football Association.
Ewa him fa.
Ewa Accra. Hearts ne be hosti Kotoko in the first.
Hearts first game against
Hohoe United, yes.
Hohoe United.
Asante Kotoko first game, a trip to Brekum to play Brekum Chelsea. Yes.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yes.
Now, and of course, the third-term agenda is also on the menu.
But Kotoko Bebo, Chelsea Gold Stars. The first 2 games, Chelsea. The first 5 no Kotoko Brekum Chelsea bo or Gold Stars bo.
Kumasi.
Yes. Or Accra Heart of Folk ebo or Pando Heart of Lions bo away. And all Basake Holy Stars bo away. So.
All right.
Yes.
And there are some interesting birthdays, so and but if you can do that for me now, and Bridget Apple birthday, born at Transit, and Bridget Apple, Zolozon Bridget Apple.
Minimum Nepa.
Eza, Usiano way.
Minshane dabat minimum Nepa. So we can do home for you be Ines on 10 times so.
Okay. Bridget's birthday.
Yes.
Bridget, and I Kobani Amaditis, but doesn't like born is ready. Okay. Ebani I can want some. Yeah, but can also be any ding. Yes, will be a bay.
And also, can I farm a Dan or Yonko Dan?
Any birthday?
Yes.
Can I so a birthday in the
Poku farmer, sorry.
Why Dan?
Dan, I.
Dan Bay.
Dan accountant.
I will Poku farmer. Oh,
yes.
Dan, yes.
And any birthday.
Okay, Bridget. Happy birthday to Bridget Apple.
Yes.
Or Columbus State College.
All right.
Columbus State College. Mr. Ernest Apple. The ball toss me, no. Boys in your steady. Bridget Apple.
Say, Omu birthday in Ebimben.
I have been bang. Send her back when you're 23.
Yes.
And I Bridget at 21. So, and I am there. Until no so. Me buy me 1 or 2 be the best. So then go for birthday part 4th. And that's Ali Maradona birthday. Me buy we look at that. Nice. Alaji Ali Maradona. Yeah. On can name him so birthday Nansiana. Me go for can name so happy date ni bi.
Is in currently the Toronto.
Or Toronto. And away Amma Yakuto. Amma Yakuto. Happy birthday to Amma Yakuto. On Accra Sprinters Lashibi. And the birthday does so Amma Yakuto. Happy birthday to you or Accra Sprinters Lashibi free Megosh. Uni Megosh.
Jabi.
Unimungo for Kaba. Fabomi a ban.
Right. 89. Dot yeko enkrofon kroso amanonena kakra yensa kan na no pay no ya biabia mum de amabadwafo betena sena matches are over the weekend so by way of friendly games and a Premier League in the summer series one betena sena biabia mum de amamo kindest courtesy high sense amount televisions, refrigerators, chest freezers, air conditions, electronic appliance there, any high sense, and Eddie Kasubum, or the tennis per gas cooker, washing machine, smartphone, sound system, water dispensers, microwaves, blenders, rice cookers, kettles, iron, and air fryers, a high sense, and be at a high sense, say, one more dianum. And a papa ne bono and so from warranty that's no and also any mu papa and the free eba into your showrooms across the country ura honma a wide range of electronic appliances and yadema our high sense yaswe Kumase City Mall Kumase Adum Afe Post Office Kumase Tafoman Kasim Takra de Takwa Obuasi Koforidia Hohoi Sunyani Techiman Tamale Ura Honma Honyina Ubenya high sense na fe wato product ni bi number no 0302 5500 0003 0255 00 high sense simply the best afe Edusa Herbal Clinic Edusa Herbal Mixture and Edusa Herbal Capsules Cocopa and Edunya Edusa no and a bebo male vitality severe waist pains afe arthritis general body pain J Edusa no ni bi na emo anenya hodima power bra and ejo ko adwuma so no e wo so ye adwuma ni ye kopima nwumra unti brebia unti how bia e woni padua ni ma Edusa eno no and edema Edusa prostamide capsules and for prostate any urine problems we bema ojonso embaye ojonso na chese tutusia me wacho wodia edusa Herbal Clinica, and no, no day about a drama so the tennis on one chem, Kumasi magazine macro, your Goy filling station, Krala Pass, Las Palmas, behind Pizaman 0500110115 and a 0557 009824. No so na ya concrofon cross ye ba Yansin Herbal Center woman sem power how better ye jumadi ni so show no live Facebook Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa TV Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa TV messages ba ye be kenkan ama wa bra show no amanoni nsam no aba na wie ya na ye hyase pre-season friendlies etimi etodwa over the weekend na attention no Spurs and Newcastle United game and to me over the weekend. South Korea game no and game 1-1 and Tottenham Hotspur. Bako Emma Newcastle United almost game no one and almost to me say why day and one some no GMO and Jumadian is on a game incident February and I see Nina is a player one I see a kind at Spurs one Bobo Crony James Madison when to me I'm your game no abroad so a prior a free game him Thomas Frank Kasa at the final yard who some Ebeba and Brennan Johnson then your first goal at the man Spurs and I Harvey Barnes and your equalizer no at the man Newcastle United now when him says side game no more and I dare son here man our captain at the man Spurs one Bobo Crony in the last game Bob at the Tottenham Hotspur one more team no na second half and Newcastle United me bacho when he Spurs mom yes and captain at the moment son here man a free mama Muhammad Kudu star boy ebam obeshe mu esia kan and mama Spurs one more Bobo Kono na after game no and their players at the Tottenham Hotspur Womo a celebrity player and a day and some lady son here man would him say 10 seasons and a son Esiakai at Amaspers Womo a Bobo Kono El Honma or Bon matches P at the Amaspesa when you go Saudona and so at me at Yamamo and Samno Ebam or Jumadian so and Anopay na son here man about 454 games was 173 goals and I think 101 assists at the Spurs one team no one LAFC and I call Akoshabom our United States of America our major league soccer anymore no the free player no na so ya eba e demamo our Jumadian so na unim say game ne ba na wie ya dia player ne ding ade son here man what in some kakra attitude na or see why very emotional SNA one so free space one more team ni more on team and so and see can emfa emo mu biamtino yebeko na yakotie son in some of the two after omni Newcastle United game and when they 1-1 I know and soon had the last game a player no ebom de Amaspers one more team no will run our United States of America and one akosia can LAFC 15 million euro and then they Spurs agent free Los Angeles for the na player and it did son your man akobo at the moment same way and a son and it took after game no.
Yeah, it was beautiful moments and it was really emotional. I'm getting emotional again. Yeah, it's beautiful moments and
it must be so difficult. Look, you've done 10 years. You've done so much in that time. I can imagine it's quite difficult when it must all just come flooding back when you're standing with your teammates and you're in your home country. It's almost like a perfect moment, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it was a perfect moment and it was really tough to be honest in the last couple of weeks. But I think the moments of sharing these beautiful moments, I think there's something that I will never forget and there's something that I will always appreciate it. So so from the fans, from the players, also from the gaffer, and he understood my situation and he was always on my side and always listened to me, and then he always asked about my things, what I want to do. So yeah, I think I have a huge respect and I'm very grateful.
eno Sonny Omen dia odin eba after sa game no na unim say medical dia tuja ese James Madison prior game no want to mean anwe second half one to game ne so biem na mpanyimfo chema ya knee injury ena ebo no so ebetena fiache Thomas Frank ekasam edifa player no ni injury won say very bad edema player no na omo hwe animo ese obeba back strongly edema space
sometimes life in football can be brutal, but also sometimes very beautiful. So I think it was brutal to what happened to Matas. It looks like a bad injury. Of course, we don't know exactly the status of it. It didn't look good. And then on the other side, unbelievable, beautiful scenes with his teammates. The big respect from Newcastle. Can't praise that highly enough from the players on the pitch.
Enti Thomas Frank so nkomo eba no pay ewo dwumadie ne so eno no na me free ho na me mani achemu Manchester United omo ensu game omo eboy we ni Premier League Summer Series womo 4-team tournament eno so ekosom ewo Chicago na eno 2 games ene toja wa bra na West Ham United o match Bournemouth eso mo ekamienu amo antumi ante no last game toja nwumre no nkron United ne Everton ene boy na game no na we ya no United and Everton game no end 2-2 and so Bruno Fernandes Mason Mount omunya 2 goals and my Manchester United won eboboko no and afei Ilman Ndiaye any an own goal from Aiden Heaven and also abua Emma Everton anya 2 goals e game my game no end 2-2 and United and summer series Premier League there no edisi omo so 7 points and one more at the top table no why a dem and so some no at the amount Jumadi and Sonra Brian in Buemo and the first start and my United were brought starting game in 45 minutes and a coach Ruben Amorim a uni free mode Patrick Dogu eba so no some rana ometo game so and for Emma United or more Bobo Konano a de free abaya a dem some no at the amount Jumadi and so me free ho me manichem on some food from me cut tema step party na so ya Ghana ni de share no enra e de beto da so ne VR Boboko no wo ma wi ane sam 2-year deal and a Thomas Partey one so send ya ma VR e wo La Liga ni mo enti afei na ya Thomas Partey wo ka kopiem wo Spain no sa kotwa so e se kan dia ma munyame yad mo chena rape charges ya dia tone so no we be pie mu court no akoyi ne ho no wa bra ne lawyers edi na ni mo fri o se Kim or Viral na from finalize it you know no so to so sia kan egen ama Villarreal and also come on Eba and Jorel Hato one also completing the move from Ajax Amsterdam ebe Chelsea one bobo koni my 35.5 million pounds and a Chelsea area adding ama Ajax plus add-ons entino Joel Hato officially we a player at my Chelsea one team no a 7-year contract na Chelsea and some let me sign a 19-year-old obebon contract now 26 years at my Chelsea one more team no ano kakra free o e ba e team mo e wo dwumade ne so na and a Spurs team no one so confirming the signing of João Pahia from Bayern Munich a 1-year loan and a Bayern one mu jai João Pahia now no so ababo etem amatimani din at the tournament spare one more team no now Spurs one more option to buy the player after sell loan deal no everybody we and some Bobo Kronima and also come on on your screens a video I Spurs the unveiling player and it didn't show Pahia no boy Edma full ami pio no nimsu ye papa and also come on by na and pay a Jumadi so may confirming at the amount SM West Ham United and so signing Callum Wilson 1-year deal after say Callum Wilson he deal with Newcastle and also corner a free agent and obesa Atima West Ham United one more team nam the dia no so come on at the amount a Jumadi so me ko Italy kakra me wi ameba Spain na fe maramo England near tete and some coaches ni bi area to jam na Ademola Lookman Inter Milan de bed koye Atalanta is kind of from 45 million euros plus 5 add-ons. Atalanta so mu pay 50. Ama say boy no, why frustrated na Demola Lookman and akwatena social media and what did to just say a bosha Atalanta share no wama buso na ono very disappointed. Ninyira ne se enkomo mo ni die so mbe jama na ko wa bra club bi ne bida na wo so aba no as a scam Inter de buy no hu ni sawo so na mom Atalanta wo mo person mbe jai no amana kwakobo edin ama Inter Milan boboko no enti officially Ademola Lookman eno handing transfer request. What the Atalanta team is on to us more than Famo Momunjano, Emanenko, Senya, Inter, Crown on Beton, Amana Crown, Club of Phobia. What is the Canabano, Momunjano? No, Ademola Lookman, one Concosiake, and Famo, and also one Comano, Eba, Demamo, a Jumadian, so Medaso, Italy, Mammy Fontuja, Ese Como, Pisa, now a Chombena green light, Nafe, Alvaro Morata, Duno. Womo etumi complete wa bromo no I long negotiations AC Milan and a player and if we abam no abesi akai edem amakomo womo etim na no so Jeffrey Oba ya jemamu ewo dwumade ne so Cesc Fabregas coach edem amakomo what ya two just so one so opportunity ba na vacancy be beto Arsenal eso mu pe coach on the first manager what then is CV because so no na be apply first ni nyina ne say ono Arsenal dwumadie no e da chi be opeso coach Arsenal team no na mom for now the concentration e wo komo wo bobo kona so ya and also my and some rano edi to dry a game mo e wo aye dwumadie ne so na anopa mi ram Ruben Amorim na so ya. After Everton 2-2 draw, no Amorim dia tuja as a Brian in Bremo enra enenya bad name one shadanya fit oh eso about 90 minutes tino you know any free game yente semora no edi tuja
well. He needs to understand the position, the movements, but I think the first touch, the way he connects with one touch, opened a lot of space. You can see that he's not in the perfect condition physically, but he makes a lot of runs and that can stretch one team. So everything I was expecting, he delivered.
Enti Ruben Amorim ono so somebody to after game omni Everton a boy no na me ba ya betie a player ono so at the Andrew Onana goalkeeper at my Manchester United woman Eboboko no Youngson Herbal Center the Youngson natural capsules at the Abai Drama so uvens no me wacho moja be dia fusani yem ewo mu a Youngson natural capsules eno ene bientini ni mo amamoja nantini pejerim na ya adwuma ewo ni pejana kwa nyina enkasebe de na Youngson natural capsules weight space and afei emema no mo be bo adwuma won pamu a Youngson natural capsules mo gibi na mo no nom ni kama Youngson mixture no malaria fever typhoid jaundice and afei menstrual pains oyo ba bosome so na oteya wa bra also bonsa Youngson mixture and a onum bie de tiane se ukoba bie ton no bia obenya Youngson no ni bi na wato 0244 723 541 0244 723 541 Youngson no number one friend na wache wo dem enonom Andrew Onana as they are together now GDA says omoto aso ye ni say ya fi EPL no different.
What's been the difference this preseason to maybe last season and the one before?
I think the togetherness. We were together. We know how we saw for last season. It was tough for us, so we'll make sure this doesn't happen again. Now we know the way. We work hard. We enjoy training together. We have fun, and I think that is the key because we are together. And when we are together, it's going to be difficult. We're going to be hard to beat.
Yes, and Tianti Onana, one of some comma airban no diamete, and it's Alexander Isak. After so Johnny yes or no crano preseason on ya with Newcastle no player. We do Newcastle United over training grounds one of some echo any of my training now Al Hilal officially over the offer Akoma Liverpool 70 million euros for Darwin Nunes Akase Nunes and Sobe Jomo Deno Ediatumna Feduno and some Tumi Aya completer and also on some Bayeria na Jude Bellingham ene okoya surgery ye no ne first picture ba bontena and nsa no hu say ya bia nsa no sa e woni shoulder ho kakra yes entino Jude and that screen so I said here or say ogusua e rehabilitation no entino players omo bro o say de kotwane bia ne nsa ho sa no Jude Bellingham there now after surgery no enso etimi eba so aye dem ahonsam no e de ema na ye joada stories p ene wa ha na mo me brain nti ye si amanone nsam no ye de eba na wie na afei ye di nkomo e wo kangen and magic drinking water womo aso ye alkaline water ni pH e wo soro e kangen no e na onum bi eboa ni padua no ene anopai benis e ram apel ene Amina Salia e wa hanoma omo eba ene abedi nkomo e de afrikangen aso ye maba wa me makwaba se bibia I find here na de memi shemu ntawunti no yes yembo nkomo kakra free kangen energetic drinking water maso ye nsempa be na anopa mu wo edema ye wo dwumadie ni so
okay ene ye chia atiefo ne ahwefo nyina ene ye da foforo bo ade de adonwe na se de da ne da ye no na ye ka no kangen energetic drinking water emre na asun na ebiem kangen ye de ade ye nsuo nsuo a ahoni nro ahyemu ma eye mani pedua no na kangen drinking water ene ye pese ye bisa se edie ne se ehia se ye nyuma mu ene ye fie mu ye benya kangen energetic drinking water ne bi wo hon ma na kangen energetic drinking water se ye fa ne ye nyuma mu a enyuma na ye fa se be chemu mienu ye wo ne office near yatanase na se omo kodwa so ya maamenom ne omo a mazimfo ne kaka ho eno so wo honom enti se ye fa no office sa atanase no dooso na otanase a moja ne ntimi ndia office ne ye sa na amamoja nada enti kwan be so na kangen energetic drinking water be ye na adwuma wo sa amre na wotefa akona moja no ndia akona ba bia moja nada no kangen energetic drinking water or properties bia wo kakangen energetic drinking water ho asema untimi yimfrim ene de ba ko ye enso nani wani susa microclustering ena ne to so mienu se enso no be alkaline no so ye da alkaline ye ahoni nro bia ewo enso na se aduaba mu alkaline kire se enso na ho oden ebro 7 enti ade bia ebro 7 bia na kire se alkaline ena se wo san hwe ne to so miensa na e fre no antioxidation no so ye de ade ye se ewo aduani mu anase ewo nsuo mu a ema unyini anase ubenyini nso na owede ne ye trontron fefefe ene product bebre na ba dwama so ayeto se ye de ye nipadua hu ya na se ye de boye ye rede ho ban se de be ya emma wrinkles emma ye ni anase emma ye nipadua no entwintwam enti se wo sha se onum kangen energetic drinking water obenya sanfa so de ni nyina wo san nsuo num kangen no nsuo na ye num nsuo na ni wani susa process na efa mu ne electrolysis ema nsuo no be electrolyte enti onum etese ne wateke immune booster ensuo no enye aduro eye nsuo ade bia di nsuo ye bia no utimi de yema ne yeyie ukwa ya fie mu a se uwo tese bia uwo ensuo tunsuo betima to machine bi e dia connect ama nsuo no na watimi anya pH bia pese o produce obetima produce up to highest pH na wanya eno no wom ade bia ye di nsuo ye bia so ubetimi de aye enye aduro eye nsuo ena se bia se uwo adwuma te se bia adwuma no di akone ba na ntenante a osuete ni padua ne bre eye adwumaden enti ebe hia se da ne da bia na tetam bia benya nsuo ahoni nro wom ebebo ni padua ne ban na wanu mama wapomudua na se oni padua no asipi na anya ahode soronko abetima di wadwumadie bia wudi ti mama erama de kakaka
me ba cho na antioxidant ya me sister yi eken ye benya no fruit mu I to say one canyon bottle bako I to say there where the 3 baskets full of fruit. I bet say the 3 baskets full of fruit mawa unt mean dino a honor ma. It's one canyon bako I to say there where the 3 baskets full of fruit no. I was working with Dr. B. As more kind say uncle Fokraba consultation room on who say on control muso munko di fruit near the course. Yes, share my moi. Chemicals I dia chef fruits muni vegetables no na are ho cause at the end of the day onim so who could fruit and vegetables enya a draw enya ahoden draw ma at the end of the day, I ran away the Okwakunya, and to say I share on my say, on my for say, Kanjun water. A containing that antioxidant ya Mrs. Eke and I'm pempi so ye hey ma menom ne ye nua beman mom ye adwuma just so market women any many obegina ne na so achesa na ne nan ayen tintin blood flow bi anye dey embem your friend orthostatic intolerance and on the blood pooling no moja ni timi begina ne nan enye dey enko enfron ko back to the brain any the whole body no the best stress so omonom kanjin cause kanjin eboa and only the optimal hydration eboa ma blood ni di afusane ewo nipadua ni mu afa so ye kekan ya say ye kekan kwesi ani aka say kanjin energy drinking water eso eboa ema omo office workers asema yake otna sefa ko onante otefa ko sa ono anya dai on sorry ensuo yi eboa ema moja e wo se egiafu sani mom ye fa bibi orthostatic hypotension e cause low pressure obetna se atna se sa on sorry nya hio on stretch nya she ubehia kanjin energy drink water and minerals na ahyemu kena no eboa ema moja bi a wo se efri nipadua nim ye adwuma eboa nipadua no ye dai ema ne ye adwuma yi afen so na ye se ken so Professor Kwaku Tano Debra eka assembly in an interview with Raymond Aqua ewo Joy News or say bottle water ewo Ghana henina no bottle water be no they containing minerals nini na dead water then time no that was in the year 2016 na kanjin energy drinking water enye the unity kanya sadianka oyiye film but see no bottled water e containing minerals bottled water is na dead water and what you know be anya the end so say no one say like amount for producers it me a deceive consumers meanwhile process of mofenin na they tend to remove all those minerals but me now so na kanjin energy drinking water any the only water further electrolysis no that process na e di yensuo no the minerals na ehiama say e di adwuma no ekem enfum entini e hwe omanfo say ye pomudin huhia enye nsuo bia keke ena wo say dey yenom na nsuo e be recommend ama omanfo ne kanjin energy drinking water
si ebiem ye ka no so na ye say hwe ne business side no so nsuo no baby bia obekọ bia benya bia to Ghana fa na ba bia kuma se ha baby bia obekọ bia benya bia to even say bi ne ho kra na wo frɛ ya ye be che oni e bai ana say ye de be ma ne ka e de abro baby awo ama wo so anya mfaso de a ye ka wonsu nti ye de ya homa no betu dwana se bia wo hia bia ana wo pese hu ya chira kwan ana wanya bi ato wo frɛ ya chiro bia benya bia to nti ya number ne ye 050 737 494 sorry 474
Dementi musati ne kan nyina biom. Hweso. Wa mna go pro bia me akobo.
0241 44 91 me ba chome say su biem 0241 44 91 and I say 050 737 94 74 050 737 94 74 but uncle the last time I can't assembly about reproduction mommy be there dance be by ohum no ka say me na ti area also in so no there onom but then now woman sense bebre nti no na enye de emba wanom no fa wa nti asema me busa na say inso no nkwa na wonom ana also oto no nkwa na enom meaning say papa na enye de enum bi nti asema me ka che ne say enye nipa ba ko na wo ba enye oba nkwa na wo ba eye be mamom na ede nti oto nsuo na oni ni kunu nye de enum na wa say that was 3 days ago me no ka che me say oye 2 weeks pregnant onyem for 2 weeks I'm so wow me ni so obi won che obeka say just coincidence no fine the grace of God edi makotene but we as one born won so a nyankopon grace na ba kwa nye de enlocate ento onom ye na ne kunu no so ye dey enum bi ena nyame adom ema yanka se yenso na ye dwo enso no nutraceutical and pharmaceutical edro but nutraceutical naturally occurring holding medicinal properties and the activity say edro. So be I say me no medro no na me hire me ya but then I say ekọ it's a nutraceutical not pharmaceutical and what dia ehia won suo nim no emu odin emu oju enti na wono ma bibi ya wana say bibi who suffer from some ailments be it me the a free one it me recommend ama obi bia akro penyino obatan yo the opa wu obi bia ene mema na omo pese omo bo ejuma like ejuma mo nya tinka bia me recommend ni na so ye the ama obi bia me da say
yes said that say I dey frozen
e fa cho me dey
Amina and also
Erama
nutraceutical wabi okay okay and then we have a man my them sana baba isabe ya on school for any exam to join okay e je da say Rama e be say sia kanji na magic drinking water solo ba o you be so na yawe enti e da masipa so no prof na dance ni nkomo na afei quick no aba Nana so Nana head of business school Dean school of business so Moti amoya isem no we na penyu aba Dean school of business Christian Service University na school of business there chese na na ebeka school of business once more okay meaning say Christian Service University can na Christian Service University College say o ma de omo ho bro ni beka so o ma chata in the some Christian Service. Now, your admission September 2025, 26 admissions. Now, the attendant say, Nana be intimate near some nka. Nana, it is saying opportunities ben or programs no need den. The end be ya. I seen the tier be boying say decide to see about Christian Service, especially school.
Me da say na me chia etiefo nyina Oyerepa etiefo nyina
eni ahwefo
nyina
go bi so hwe TV no so okay
me da say pa minia ampa ye den kra free Christian Service ma obia
okay
na minia wa unim se ne sisi wiase esi ye education hu nyina sisi pa
very
because knowledge is power now na yehwe sene enormous courses o wiase na oti ho utonwade o shop o business o ya kola o we school na one share education ya and then ehu because information ehu here and information obekam na Christian Service ye de bia no ye hwe de bebo nipa de bia ye hwede ebeboa oman ebeboa ni pa omuteman enti ye di programs ye newly designed programs aba based on ne sene ne enormous city sene ne ye nhihye ye city ye si didwa ene ye tutu ye no manyina enti Christian Service ene no oba wa sene o kan ye no ye university a yidi ye ho we are chartered.
Okay.
We are a chartered university, a full chartered university, recognized globally. Enti enya dia ye fani say o ba school bia e wo kwanchen. Na ye nim Christian Service ba ya chepa in 1970s ni awo hwa.
Wow.
Ya training nipa be brave. Nipa ya training omo wiase mu ha de.
The kanyanka. A teacher ni aninti MP4 ahemfo. Business owners, top business owners. In here say mebu nkofo. Eti anopa die your programs are your machine free undergraduate. Oba school of business a. Senior mechano. Ye no ye nhihye ye no ye say ye beboa ama o man no in terms of business akoso ye. Enti ye wo programs BT say BSc BBA marketing. Na BBA marketing no. Oba ya kase marketing aya na de bia nipa ne bebre ade ase ne say adeton but it's totally wrong. Running of a business depends on your marketing abilities. Marketing is big
Adeton ka ho. Adeton is just one aspect of it. But you bet sure bibia send you be plan, you be understand your customers, you be your research. Now what your customers are say, now the product I feel say a be boa omo aba. Inti wo no wo say wote why you marketing now we manager. Who say we are different.
That's right.
Business ideas are they banning na different. Yes, our human resource management, BBA human resource management. Now human resource management, you know, at senior ye hwe nipa so e wo adwuma mu workers hu hia pa nti se wo nim HR issues, HR strategies the human power manage everything within the business. Nipa na manage bibia wo business, but nipa no so eso o manage o mo no, you need good knowledge. Nti obia hia HR skills.
Na because HR no masters or
HR no say ya
minyante ne masters of
HR no say ya
degree na
enche masters in but see idea ni ho.
Okay.
But next year no ye be share HR masters na say and yesa wo BBA banking and finance. Banking and finance no so na hwe senior finance e course wo wiase.
Yeah.
You see the knowledge of management of finance is everywhere now. Nti sa course no so no e deal with it.
Okay.
And yesa wo BBA accounting. BBA accounting no so no dia accountants ye grow omo chartered accountants. So ye wo nipa bia ya training omo accounting mo omo nim di pa omo handle
BBA accounting. So lanu bi na awona na say
there we
what do you
need be tech accounting with computing.
Yeah. Okay, nti we ni business school ya undergraduate programs are you na oba postgraduate no so
yeah
e ho no na me fa ni say ye wo two
programs MA event management
so wo ho MA event management
and no say 1 year masters
1 year masters for event, how to manage events. Managing events is a big issue in Ghana.
Okay.
And we have learned a lot of people need knowledge about that.
Okay.
So this
MSc digital marketing,
MSc
and supply chain management.
Supply chain no. And also one of the courses she say we are see mu. We are manager we here say ko obi a wo first degree bia enka say uni knowledge about business and now uni fe be yes course obi a okuta first degree okuta masters 10 crowd yes be course we unya nyewi
MSc digital market
na de wo say yen kwa so ne ye ka wo Ghana ha
wow
yes course no digital marketing and supply chain no unya sa combination no wo ba bia.
Okay.
So if you look at how the world is going now, the digital world is very meaningful now. It is impacting on everything that we are doing.
That's right.
Me catch Nkofo bi say, say business bia was all go digital.
Yeah.
Every business you should think about digital because you hwe ne enkola ye titi omu ya. Hwe omu fa afo na hwe de om de ye. In the next 20 years, these are the people who be person beto ya de o.
That's right.
But also who business who need digital. How do you appeal to this people? And into ye the program we have supply chain
to work adwuma bia also sponsor nipa ba akoko
ye bia what's adwuma bia sponsor nipa ba ko emani be ye bi.
Wow. And MSc corporate planning
and
governance.
Yes, corporate planning and governance and also a key program
and it's all more politics no na
yeah politicians ni here pa omo pesa program ni pa
and the corporate people
planning how to plan and come up with good decisions for any activity, any event.
When you are cost of Christian service.
Now, yes, our MSc accounting and finance, and also you're combining accounting and finance.
So let them know accounting and finance, MSc.
If you look at your programs now, you're 2 in 1.
Yeah.
Into yeah, share related knowledge in the
we are digital marketing and supply chain, corporate planning and governance, accounting and finance. Okay.
We into the make us a Christian service share the programs you feel say
very practical.
You complete person in wherever you find yourself.
Wow. Man, who say there are a lot of facilities, affordable hostel, scholarship opportunities for undergraduate programs. So between 6 and 15. Ombetimi consider for scholarship. Food bank program. Any de ka ho nyina. Na na mame mubo number na mama for na ye mewie ho. And some aye kan ye wo de ana wo bi a obese utu no fo e pushing money ko Christian service ko any of these are we nyina kan Christian service of flexible terms of payment. Omom ko school ho no sika no unya kakra to ase e wo mu a no maye uzafi e bedu exams no maye what for the akan bra. If you want to help yourself, I think there's a good opportunity. You need to take advantage. So look at another dance with me, teacher.
Oh, sir.
Pa. And the name number is 0246 275375. 0246 275375. And our face so 0240 154823 0240154823 and at 0322 0028781. Any of this, and I say, Oko website now at www.csuc.edu.gh. Christian service or then Hokwada so ben Santase or say 100 meters off the Star Junction, Kumasi Obuasi Road. Enti me for den ho kwada so ho ene excellence with integrity na nafi ka bibi chere na afi em fa njwa to na
enti senior medical ka no kumasi fo entena ho enkase
ani omom wachiri eni bench so there weekend courses are you see they can be free one in about weekend and they go back.
Yes, your hostel facility you don't buy baby or beda in your day mount binya baby ada weekend. Oh yeah, workers will be to me about evening. So open evening school so will be to me about so regular so will be to me so about regular no yeah anopa ya copy me mrebe 3 near Opon.
Okay.
And a weekend so ho. And you know these are our flexible sessions are your
degree diploma you were almost all mature students.
Yes.
I mean so I know the unhia ade ufeli bibi kura am say no kwa no akoye exams.
Yes, much.
We access kakra no aye exams na ko.
Yes.
To obi abetimi akobi.
Obi abetimi akobi. Mesro na maka ayibia for diploma no.
Okay, na afi.
Diploma no. You were 2-year diploma in business administration program. Now we know ya hwe hu say ye ni aban tenase na ye hu say nipa bi wo system ni ma we show more entry requirements to a degree program. Qualify pa. But say D7 ba ku ya bem. Ye more chance.
Okay.
Utimi be ye 2-year diploma. Na how?
Okay.
Yeah, do be share from mra ban Ghana mra ma ye kwan say you so ye give one entity. We ya na oba bi rem.
We degree.
2 year oba call level e bi be call unya first class. Second class apa. Oba call level 300. Straight. We still time. And you unya anything below and here do call level 200 and level 100 depending on the obinya.
Okay.
So also a big opportunity for people who are common qualified direct to do a degree.
Wow. Nana dance prof ya da CP. We do say osa baby mu na obema yi kakra. So lo say
boss.
If you be yakọ ana.
Meko. Okay. Sometymer Otuo-Acheampong kakra.
Oh kakra. Sano mu nyina ye no. To do for so qualify to do. I qualify for mature students. Wait me uncle. No D7. Madam for bako.
Omra.
On D7. Onya dinya baku no nya D. No mpe mass. No nya D70. Oba friend another small Christian service. And I that's it. You better say I'm me share with. Me basro.
What you
O sani ye no.
O sani ye.
Nya sani ye no. Mu chimiensa.
Flexible payment.
Okwa no answer. Munya no sa. To do bana ka.
prof.
O good another so ano. On a dean of business school.
Understand yourself one more.
Eno ano we. O ko ne hia. O ko ro ne hia.
Obi Busam was which STEM related programs do they have?
Then STEM related. STEM is science for the
STEM yeah. Now no the schools you baby for vocational and science and one.
In your vocation be our
sir.
Need of business school. That's it. Okay. So yeah, boss.
Anope financial partner. Na oni omo disikasem ho nkoma Odotobri Rural Bank ena edema Odotobri was special susu loaner and no utu susu na 60 days a guarantee loan access and a face sika wato no ye bo prenum na ye the amount as a susu na ye low interest rate ewo e loan ne so a utua ne ntema na se unches ka kese bia and to see loan packages no you be the mass salary workers your susu loan your cocoa loan your microfinance loan your funeral loan and a fe your transport loan upesika ebia adwuma na de kwose adwuma mu a eni Odotobri Rural Bank endi nkomo head office e Jacobu obo ase ye bentutu ka police station be kwai ye ni post office di enwe eye crow from your ho Roman Hill eija ebu akwa Santasi runabout asonse afe agrekenzma tafu formers na afe bantma eho nyina akwa obehu yen eho ye number no 0243 710
branches nya no selectivity
Dabi ni nyina
bekwai wo
bekwai wo
because na no ko won brand
bekwai any post office ni di anim hwe wo bekwai yes
kama
and number na 0243 710 784 na 03220 91454 grow fine about tonic and more vitamins ahoden ewo mu eboa amani padua no anya ahoden waso ya no pa otemre yo nsano nan mu untumi ni di ana se osore ye no otise body no ayemra grow fine herbal tonic ena ebebo anum grow fine nenya ahoden mapafa ko wadwuma so baby eton no ewo man mu abenya bi na wato digital herbal clinic ewo Kumasi Amakom runabout ye ben Bank of Africa 0244 5965 32 0244 596532 now also what you grow fine will be grow fine makes you grow fine. ABA Herbal Center glaucoma ya de cataract and ya de eniema we chiro ebe wa hu wani si obi se omo wadro udi gu aduane nim na wadi udi wi a ebete wani no so wan ede ama ABA wono na etu ani yare nyina se ede ama kwada so dwena se ye be me market chiro no ma doma yinkro Ebenezer preschool ye be apia kubi coast of ABA 0541 565 199 0502 812 161 Edek SMBTS, waist pains, low sperm count, premature ejaculation, and of a low libido bema, nyatinka, neno partner, and this yemu Edek SMBTS, and a emo sam, a libido nemu and nyatinka, and also no partner, ebedi enshemu, heba shop bia, ewa Ghana ha, ubenya Edek SMBTS nubi, na wato 0243 989 368, and a 0201 044 221 North Hotel emo accommodation asumdwe mo da ho a utimi di dwuma bia peso di dede bia eni ho ye ma restaurant or bar your conference hall ye ma free Wi-Fi spacious car park and a feel spacious place obetima be wedding reception Asokwa Olam Street, few kilometers away from Babara Sports Stadium, and a Knox Hotel. It was 03220 244 38 and a 03220 24162. Amin Scientific Hospital. Bra stroke here there. Awards and fertility issues now for chronic diseases. Amin Scientific Hospital. Your branches do what you Ghana memu oba. Ye few ye hu ya de na. Ye no makuma kwa duonu enai. Ye di bibe kan oho ebeto stroke ya de pa de kromu a Amen Scientific Hospital. Ena etu ase edi ama atwema tachiman. Kwada so fo ase ekwan so ena Amen ye wo. Ye number ye 0277 00 1234 0277 00 1234 a promoting herbal clinic Kumasi Sofolai Soja for Quine so Assemblies of God aso no ne hwe ani mo pe eho and a promoting herbal clinic ewo Dr. Sam Sebra na onto eye problem, eye pressure, cataract, eye syphilis, long and short sightedness, promoting herbal clinic ɛna ɛyɛ ne yie ɛde ama doctor so ba ɔmo aduro bɛma obɛma no bɛma ne mu so ɛbɛpagya na ɔma akwan sɛ kɔ na no partner enkodi nhyiamu mu fɛ Dr. Sam ɛwɔ 0551 098961 na ne no endi enkomo boss yɛde sikangen biaya obenya nsuo ni bi atɔ no Brema UGC Tafuni Road Abawa Junction Abawa Road Junction and afi Santase Lizzie Hotel ɛwɔ Santase Runabout Pakiki Organic Cafe ɛwɔ Stadium the inside honoma and I say Wall Street and Chewa na afi Ashtown so Sumankwa Hini Junction okwa obenya kangen nsuo ni bi na watɔ nom nsu papa nom kangen no ɛna ne pH ɛwɔ so no ɛna ɛyɛ alkaline na ɛyi acid ɛde ɛfiri ne pɛdeɛ no boss yɛmfa yɛdeɛ no ɛnsi anɔpɛ.
Okay, so bad yɛnyɛ kyena yɛde birthday no dɔso ɛna yɛ Steve birthday. Steve yɛ Evelyn Nsiasare ne husband Steve Owusu ana na ehwan ana Evelyn no birthday anya ni kuna. Oh, happy birthday to Evelyn Nsiasare, former board member Asante Kotoko Osai Swag the vice president of Swag. Oh yeah, and Evelyn na mu birthday nam ka say Steve na de mama nam ka say ono ane dia Steve na ni kuna no skunu sa Steve say ni kunu e ni kunu nti na even Steve so what you say na say okay birthday no Dawson so bad
me the back me my bond
there we are na be part 2 Dawson and Alima do na so birthday e be ni Alhaji Alima do of Trono ono I man remember that
yeah
Ali
communication
Ali
yeah
onye huda
he was a deputy to Ainkra
na a deputy I man remember
so
onye hu mamo nje so onye mba brofo nya interview da na man remember na brofo fu efrewa brofo fu efrewa abeka de hey that congrats United are winning cup. Omaji cup no.
Omunya 7 points.
Omaji cup no, net 7 points.
Premier League go.
Yeah, omne Premier League champions of America.
Of the 2020.
Yeah. Oko America this year na pe. That chari mo azo emzo nim. Chire no mo. Okay.
2025 Premier League.
Oh, America.
Sanity.
Sanity.
Who is that?
Sanity.
Manchester United are the Premier League champions of the year 2025
in America. Well, so bad, young boy.
So too.
But they are playing so well.
Maybe a Juma.
Oh, but don't hear none here. Oh, correct.
Always TV.
Oh, when you was out. Omo renza omo renza omo go for we Nigeria na Nigeria
omo pay attention
na Kenya that Ghana had the number the program be ko SABC am na compete no and other people
say Uber driver be crack catching we rum shops no you hardly see foreign jerseys no
almost said that some promote obi ade say unza hade ye gi ahoho je wo hini we fe na gi ahoho groma je young grofo ade yi che
yeah
so we young go na 1046 kakra ni abafi
and Bruno Fernandes the coach to be aba then it's quite interesting bon so unsa kana young corner quick all about Manchester United. There are departments of every team. Now for now it looks like before this season and now almost every department of Manchester United there were question marks kakra. But some of the departments need be started ama positive signals. Are they so unsolved? For instance, the goalkeeping department of Manchester United are unsolved, and I still stand by it. The defense has shown enough promise, but they must do something to look sure. Only Diego Dalot to some run team, clearly they are players best fit for the bench. the level of consistency he demanded from United for them to catch up with the big teams. No, Sam Ranty
United left a wing back. What they say, look sure they say
he's best fit for the bench. I say because clearly this is a player. After 7 years, sure more that should be taking over Manchester United. Now, was setting position. You can say look sure, but he's so inconsistent when it comes to the real duty on the field. As a bench, Diego Dalot similar potential, but yet to deliver. But we move through my United defense, am I enough promise for us to believe in them? Say the fight to get back to an European slot and not to repeat the Omega in the last season. They can do it. I'll skip the midfield and jump to the attack. Clearly, United attack need just one addition and they are good to go. Mbuemo, Ahmad, Bruno, because now I consider Bruno as more of the players at Boa United when they are forward play. A positive. Cunha, excellent. Not so much of a good game in some of the matches, but when he fits into the system, he delivers. Inti aka adie ba akubi ewe nim ho nya strike bi kakra. Na Rasmus Højlund monye bench warmers, Mason Mount bench warmers. Now when you bit say ebia Zegzi also coming in from the bench, it gives you that new manner. But to the midfield needs a lot of attention. Bruno say we look a bit lazy today and we need to change that. He said, "Boy, no, asasa. Yemfa kwadro ne bobo. All out, all pressure." Now, I'll forgive Ruben Amorim for so many things, but not for Manuel Ugarte. And now after game, almost everybody is talking about Manuel Ugarte, and people feel that he's outmoded for the modern game. Also, that traditional DM for now without the ball. People feel he's outmoded, and now for started suggested numerous midfielders for Manchester United when it comes to their CM position. But dear, me defending Amorim on so many counts by to a Hong Kong derby. The transformation of Manuel Ugarte started under Ruben Amorim. So if United is breaking the bank to sign certain players, the last position or the last player as a Manfonia headache should be Manuel Ugarte, because Ugarte must succeed under Ruben Amorim.
All right.
By United, we were talking about players that will see some level of transformation. No, was Manuel Ugarte. So far, so bad. In NC form. And also United pre-season now, people are still asking questions. They are saying they need a DM that can pass, that can control. Imagine say a coach need to make sure myself.
So but you fan 1-1.
So you are on the tough one. Then me to Johnny say the attitude of the players, they must conform to the modern game where they will press, they will fight. But so far so good. Now for department, you see it me you be 2 a free. Jaka keep in name for no. Na say ye be ho pa. But to Arsenal mo transfer no. And I'm who numerologies be. And I would take my time and on another day where he was using numbers and figure and alphabets to describe Arsenal as 2025. He connected it with the Premier League, the numbers and the alphabets in the Premier League, and his conclusion was that Arsenal this year Beji League, based on numerology. But I will not look at that. Maybe 10 later. I was looking at the squad size of Club FN Arsenal. I'm so to end in the screen or so. And clearly, if you are looking for a transfer window, say Carbon bit me zoom in a transfer window where a team acquire every extent of giving a coach enough asset for him to participate and participate well. You should say Arsenal if you might be the ama coach of an Arteta. And clearly there is no excuse. So to excuse be any hobby. Yent mean you should strike and excuse be. Yent mean you should injuries and excuse be. Yent mean you should mentality and excuse be. Yent mean you should development stage. Because say if CC so no matter how you are developing a team, in CM dear, it's a team no where jury foundation, which we agree. Because so to your players are asking here. clearly none of them and Abeka Arteta betono. Probably be a Bukayo Saka, but no do sa level no. Most of them no na transform woman. So your fan say coach a friend no Unai Emery. The foundation of building obediri nyina gui. But the refiance dia one cast was enough for cohesion, for bonding, for understanding. And so with this squad size, there's no more any argument for Mikel Arteta moving on to next season. Joe Caresaba, Harvard wo ho, Jesus wo ho, Madueke, Martinelli, Trossard, Saka. Ye can a players Makun. And last season, from January, Miguel Moreno was even used as a false 9 in certain moment for the Arsenal team. So, Sanyana last year, see Liverpool. Osho attack now. The late Diego Jota, na yabo Kodigapo, yabo Luis Diaz, yabo Chiesa, yabo Harvey Elliott, yabo Mohamed Salah, yabo Darwin Nunes. Say, do the idea coaches need changes be brave for the attack to function one. Arsenal have that with this particular players. And also for the middle.
Thank you.
No, to look at the squad. There's no explanation.
Yeah.
And there's no question again.
Yes. Teams now still in preparation.
Yeah.
So weekend in our ball competition now. Then the Premier League starts the following week. It's getting closer in terms of be a preparation away. At least baby if you watch the United game very well, baby will be a say you clearly see say that the attack of Mbeumo Kuna and whoever plays as a number 9, if a person is as good as the kind of player that United want, it improves the United attack as so if you this is the build up to the penalty na Amadinya so born again back. You see this pure class one touch movement from players it takes a out to look at. You see the touch the ball about Yeniro, then Ahmad one touch, just one time from Kuna, it takes this the center back out, Bruno Panya and Mbeumo Panya, then Ahmad one-on-one against the defender. So when we talk about getting players to at that stage, sa movement way, nobody is denigrating the players that attackers of last season in the Black Boys and no. But sa Mbeumo ball na that ball no, Garnacho Nko would have hold on to the ball. You understand? Because only you see the vision of Mbeumo here. The vision of Mbeumo here clearly tells you he's someone who has really matured to reach that level. This is a pure class move that led to the
a pure class one touch move.
Yes, that led to the penalty. This is something that you get from elite. You understand? Elite footballers at this stage. Again, so to say we share that 45 minutes of Mbeumo na. He tells you that the Nyamana here no Brentford no. Na any fluke, any one at the he's an elite winger. He has matured to be an elite winger now. No match no. So only 45 minutes. And all of the people for be Momodino be able just 45, and he's not even fit. Utie coach now, he's still not fit. And because of Tamano Muye back and forth. No, teams at this stage, yeah, coaches they don't add him to their plan. Don't say he's going out, and he was not doing that kind of intensive training with the team. No, and yes, 45 minutes. The touch, everything about what Mbeumo was doing yesterday, alongside Kuna and Bruno. What I saw said, coach Nimwe, Kuna player in that number 9 role. Clearly, if he comes deep and picks the ball now, he looks more dangerous than say Obejiron in the chair face the fence no it's hono United one am the striking issue now because they need someone to be the striker that will give them sanyama na omuheni na no I think that yes and yet a finished product so but at least
the signs are good.
Everybody me will be a Martin Bia United president Bia talks about say they've seen an improvement in terms of how they put up, how they press, how they attack. Like you see, say the intensity of how the boys run, no, better than what we saw previously last season under this the same players now, or Musiaka, you know. And one thing that I've realized why if this boy, the Argentine, if he return and stay fit, he'll be a very good addition. And you could actually say David Moyes have worked on one thing about these coaches in here say what do be about also they what you want to the next game is you coaches after it and Lenny Euro passes the ball better. And you share most of the balls now United from back three and keepers know that if you go and watch the game against Ferdinand Bournemouth and that game against West Ham no, most of the attacking moves in on the starting give an inch ball and he gives to Yolo pass the ball better. But another interestingly they were pressing him more not to start the attack because he passes the ball better. And they're not to say two ball playing like center backs in your back three now. Because Lisandro also does it better. And so I think that it's still preseason and they will return to Manchester and play against Fiorentina before the first game no.
Preseason I say money for Nkwane. Everton, Bournemouth, West Ham, Fiorentina, West
Ham, these are teams that plays.
Also, we more here. Also, Kainya. The Cassia Bakubi and Ahad.
Preseason and
you see Milan.
Oh, Milan. So Milan. We don't talk about Milan.
But where we are now,
preseason there is about condition.
So the Americans say, "On the tell the mobile born." Or more born come apart. But for instance, the game before this one, United were better, and that was against
Bournemouth.
But now Everton, especially in the first half, and just not coaching both football. First half for quite interview.
They couldn't handle the
question. Look sure.
Bad to name.
They couldn't handle the first balls and the long balls and the second balls. No, one thing at Everton, Amoya de Pai, and I said the most teams. That long balls and better no. I think so far I've not seen any centre back that has been able to bully him. I'm saying the strength. The strength
yes, very mobile.
Area board, I'm saying so far nobody has been able to win that battle against him. And what they do is that they go long ball to Betu. And where they over for ball Ejao. And then United were struggling with that. And second ball, so now they were picking it.
I think
at least with game time it gives a clear indication of how teams want to play. And
United are ready for.
And I understand why United here a striker then because they think that Kuna and the Manana Mwa because he has to drop deep and create from that area. But I don't go to Manana.
I can't be used.
Oh, my Jibon member fee.
Okay,
time into the member fee.
I know permanent chair, Ubed now, Menchia Bruno Fernandez. So
Bruno Fernandez, your man.
Oh, my, you know, Namenchia Ubed, so can Ubed, yeah, Ubed in count.
They are some nazi. At the menace.
We are made a beba, but can't say me ban up a man who's news no, because as a mammy free Bruno Fernandez won after the game new bed and the new bed crank a man or can also come home. Say Bruno Fernandez about to defend Manchester United and I won't take.
What is that?
Say based on their current or say I don't want to take a dig at anyone, but the club is doing their best they can in terms of financial situation they talk about. but it was crystal clear we needed more competition for the players that were here, more quality to get everyone to step up a little bit more, and I think that is what the club is trying to do. Hopefully we can get 1 or 2 players more to help with that. We Bruno Fernandes me the nasem ne beto na echim de aba be kan say na obedo so de na de ba na so say
so they were a bit lazy and they need to check.
No, you no again. They were a bit lazy.
Also we looked a bit lazy today and we need to change that.
After Everton,
nimi no na me de ba be kan sem kakra bi zoto entoka kase bi na esi wo Bergamo na me interest wo mu pa de ma me interest wo mu ne say African players call clubs na amukwa club in Europe na msto to more SLA aya ade amani timeje pa because me feel say when European football African players in Europe no the kind of treatment they my African players msto to ne nkoyi. There were certain clubs even their best players were African players, but that recognition e amfa momo ebini abedi pele me kabra abedi come say from the very day Abedi Rama say to the last day of you, about no butching will be but in 1991, you're my European best, even though those say you know not to Ballon d'Or, you fat players or move free outside Europe and count, and there's a Jean Pierre Papa, even in the French league near the Amano. But to be a shame, I say, be himself, boy, Abedi Pele Nebo. As someone saw Bergamo, Ademola Lookman, the statement of the Abba Bontino on Club of Fence Atlanta. And I think say yeah ko yanim no club player relationship one way say see be call the Spanish style ni bi where players benya a buyout clause on be insist say clubs in friendship it is say obo team no na ofu say club bi ba aba be fa no e won modern boy wa boy e hu nya so ne club ne be negotiate and no say club ni nya ne buyout clause na they pay to the club na release player no. So Ademola Lookman, the last 3 seasons he has been Atlanta best player, and the only trophy Atlanta as a football club Omotimia J in Europe. Say for contribution of players, they know your most influential Ademola Lookman. Anya we nyina final now share 3 goals against Bayer Leverkusen. Yen Ademola Lookman as a player and the price tag Zoto. Me feel say sometimes say obi be serve no serve ye na do times up so move on na so ye reasonable kakra. Atlanta nya fair to Ademola Lookman on how they are treating him. The America say looking at what Atlanta pay and the Inter Milan offer, the difference is just 2 million euros. But offer 2 million euros now. Yes, sure what Ademola Lookman on the pitch has sacrificed the Atlanta. Not to say Atlanta soon play a role in his career. But she Europa Cup no. She the last 3-4 seasons, especially the last 3. A call for some munya European sport. How he sacrificed on the pitch. It's a good time here. We a football club, you send message to other players because here there are clubs like Atlanta. And a big club like Inter Milan, AC Milan, Juventus. To a certain extent, AS Roma and Napoli. It's here they are. These clubs, they will turn into selling clubs. Players may use some more platform to develop. No more they are called club for. But Osho almost stands no matter here. Any the stands are Inter Milan at here. Atlanta nye ready somebody reduced by 2 million. Inter Milan nye ready somebody 2 million. Which Ademola Lookman to me I am free Atlanta and Inter Milan, which clearly what Chelsea no person kwa psychologically affected player no. It is starting next season Ademola Lookman tewa. Based on the what go through during the summer transfer window, e be then with me SLA at the amount. It me share story ni dia. I think Atlanta omo nye fair to Ademola Lookman. So for a player only trophy awaje, he was so instrumental. What me aji only European trophy, what me aji amount there 2 million. I think you need to sacrifice. Kakrabi or Manchester United game, maybe I'm a fan of preseason because yet last season say Say last season mo ball Premier League yi wo US. Enye na Manchester Sharks na no. But you we ni nyina
Nigeria.
But on say you game.
Azak mo asoji.
Ba mo ball friendly.
Then na kobi menu ball ya.
Dakito
so what to chance na. Nenye we bia.
Ba na pre-season. Okay. Enti na da bia me kase pre-season me di 2 amanfo for say munya abotre. Na odo expectation ko ho bebra. One season best start no sabesi form. Enti abotre ni hia. But I am there semi-2. After every game no mo boy na Manchester supporters so munya opportunity here because that time no so ye 9 p.m. Enti many people the brain nya adaje hwe game no. Na utieti Manchester supporters ni bia especially omonya opportunity to be on social media. X to omo ye bi on TikTok. Omo kasa on Facebook. It looks like omo nyina back to assembly emre bi na meka. Banaza kito ne menya adwene. Okay say Abra Manchester go to Ugarte no. Me kan say me ofia. Nim so beka ya. Me kan say me ofia.
Na so oyere.
Me kan say Ugarte no ko take no ojibo wi asa. En sabre no, enye onu na Manchester hia. But o kan ya hey, na na ba wu am ye so say me kan wa fa ne phone. O type ba. Na no ewie game no. Since you bo am tutu, ka since you bo. Ade Manchester supporters in the Ugarte.
Sir.
Hey,
Obano, was it that bad?
Ugarte. Ade am dey no. Na Bruno Fernandes no ko captain ko wajibi.
E na dey bi numbers on here.
Almost say. Looking at their method,
boy.
Looking at their method, Mizoto. Almost say enya method they bet me compete with the top teams in the Premier League. Oh, me pacho, be ma boada. O dem mesrel me pacho. We dem nim so a Manchester United fan pa me ba. Why na you friend Commodore see the wave red or you be am follow on TikTok. And I'm to the ban no say from the Manchester United Everton game, you realize that asking a question. My mentor say Dagito with the wage na kind. Oh, maybe I baga some mashada. But I say we need a midfielder more than we need a striker. Dropping Bruno deep can't work. Having to work and will never work. Now we swaba. I say Mount is their best player currently. That means on Manchester, no, you'll be observable from a tree.
And Tikao and Mbeka, you know, the one of the best things that has ever to Manchester United the pre-season week is Mason Mount picking his form.
Yeah.
Because no Ojinaya is a very good player. I can't be original. I want to cut 10 for no.
Why?
Mason Mount. About cut 10 for no.
Okay.
So we have to number 10.
Okay. I say. Honestly, I really want to see Martinez in DM ahead of Ugarte. I don't know why Bruno wastes so much time on the ball before passing and end up losing it. His reaction speed is shit. I'm tired. Now we so about.
I'm going for the do much.
Jose.
Oh no, Ghanaian na bro.
No, Manchester fans are more. Ghanaian. More express your movie on any game no. We say we are not making top 10 suddenly. The quality on display from United is very poor as compared to the top teams. Obi ko afi don say Mount will bench Kunya. We need to channel half of Sesco's money to Baleba. Manchester United might regret rejecting 100 million for Bruno. We need more midfielders. And if we can't sign a new keeper, Hilton should be ahead of Onana and Alte.
But supporters do much here. Who do much here? Oh,
Manchester United team.
Bruno Boy number 8.
Over Manchester United team now. Zoto. And Ebo ya Ebo. Zoto. Ade ba ku bi free ball mu. Say wa adwene hyeda maso a. De free ball mu ni say typical defensive holding midfielders. Unse free ball. And I won't okay. Until we are holding midfielder, you might be good with tackles, interceptions, but you have to be a good controller and a good initiator, a good passer of the ball. And nay, I can say. In Tibema Boda, with the Yensha DB, Yemfa the top 6 clubs last season in the Premier League. Now Yensha number 6 position players on ball. 1 Liverpool. At the central area of their team, Gravenberch, Zutu, as their holding midfielder. Sanyo Maya making or Wanasa Wini. Arsenal did this second. Arsenal, I'm the Thomas Partey boy you last season. Or fit into that profile na American. Omuhi Pateno and Omasako Fez will be Mendy. Sitting the D third. Omodi Rodri. Chelsea were Caicedo. Newcastle in the D5. Meboa. Omu Bruno Guimaraes. Aston Villa now D6 no. Joto Oyori Telemas. It's when you pick these teams because of how our game na dear chin and dear san game necessano. Team will be starting the possessive player. Defenders in the first player mu look at Emzo to your holding midfielder. If he is not a good controller of the ball, I will bet me a BT press. But to bet you organize your midfield now, forget. And when you were the current Manchester United team, baby or mama started calling for Bruno no. Mizoto, a important say. You discuss and say after the Manchester United for Ajia to say Bruno Fernandes and you will be a obetimi a control game amount players na so more tempo controllers Bruno Fernandes in count and you Bruno Fernandes was number 8 Manchester United lose so moment field battle with any of their number 6 whether Ugarte Kobe Menu and also Mobo Casemiro because none of them and I'm to ultimate Shishabon or Jibon Shisha team no, a pushy team no. The question is if the number 8 is not Bruno Fernandes rule, it's near the Bruno El Cocunya. Baby, I will come a cement as no. What's that?
Death.
And yet, you need to Fanese Baleba or Moboni Dean. Baleba at number 6. Ugarte at number 6.
Baleba
Brighton.
Brighton.
Yeah.
Say Colombia was
but
Baleba is South America.
No, Cameroon.
Okay. Baleba.
Et tu le Baleba
yo. No, Manchester United.
I don't know Manchester United. And it's one area Mzoto. In the last like 3-4 seasons, it looks like one clubber. Looking at their almost standard, and then to how much me are finding a way to scout for quality players at that position. Brighton, Shekai Sedu, Central area, McAllister, to Baleba. When you look at the qualities of Baleba at that role,
Baleba.
Yes, Odebetutu, Obi say Ugata,
21 years.
How Manchester United a quick transitional play. If you're holding midfielder. And 2, if you don't have central midfielders who can organize the team, you will not succeed. Okay. Based on the target Manchester United person Munya. It's immediate. I will keep on saying pre-season, especially Enradiano, expose Manchester United team ni be. Actually say strike can crown Manchester United for any abriso mo ko Benjamin Sesko no. So to omunya so mbechi so mu finfo kura sa no makọ animu.
Tino Dibo me that's it. Me train on more reaction. Me train more reaction. What you want to this here? Now this will be because will be happy. What do you want? My say that you know. Because somebody will be happy as that.
President Committee Fighter.
I'm expecting to see him.
I'm coming to remove. President, I know be a
there's a shift in position. Say the indirectly, Njibo Jatum said the team has improved.
No,
just that indirectly. But so munya baleba.
Omo expectation. There be on person omo di team ni kodu no. As a key to show omo boss. And they baby a Manchester for one. Omo betimi ni teams na omo wura top 4 ni top 6 na team ya compete no. And no na person omo ya we say. Players na Manchester was see and Zoto. Say no no omo dey Premier League ni dia.
Okay.
Yes, I keep talking. I'm
interestingly dodge to analyze United bomb was saying a president on Kawasam.
Oh, that's it.
But today he's sitting here telling us what match. That match, a lot of good things. But also analyzing. But he refused to analyze the game. I have not spoken about it. But today he's analyzing. He's analyzing the game.
Cheers and telling us where are pre-season. What cheers na sending Basasa Tottenham as well. I
don't know.
What is some Manchester and Everton?
No, you are analyzing players.
Manchester supporters go ahead and run. I some me Canada that
players performance one line.
It's the mechanic that
you refuse to analyze players performance then. Because again, that
game when I maybe criticize you got to.
Yeah.
Fighter two pace. Abusia will be a yusu. I went to my own yusubi. Now, one for Nigeria, son, one Kajibia. Yen I try home by Becca Somaru and went to Tumrika. And no, and an opinion you may get a cheer saying, my friend Cosqua, you told me to turn trouble soon, what I quote you and say, oh, my funeral, no say, fitter, meaning I say a pro-fluoride, macro calcium ingredients, but madam, Napabi, open 175 Big Family Park, 120 Jaqua Park, 12 Asin Sachet, 120, 65, Nina Nakonya Edaho. Ghana Denta at the stamp Netimas here, the president dear, the oil should be ano, and Irish Muse, a bomodem, a potato, and a black caca, and to me, Enyano, and a pay, Maka president, ya, Jemiso, yes, happy smile, not just say. Aha, dear Manon, edited an aquam, Rosters roofing, and yet as you, Ninano, and say, see the napeke, see the what the nabaso, and went nationwide, Obo modem, now share, be a ton chance, and Nimu natural Rosters roofing, Eguha, Boraho, Oka Assemble, and I walk out here. Yes, in chance, to say Aluzink. Aluminium product be a water no 15% discount off. Yate, Eddie first to say, yay, Fre 0501 453 869 0501 453 869 0544 338 042. Nano Swanya Rosters Roofing. Bibinito Maplas. Bibinito Maplas. The opposite to us say, non so no, and Nunia Dra, what is so will be yare, what is war bread, you're telling your libre baby, or some Kwahun in Yania, you bet your war, and a pay to Tumrika, Toby Cochano, or better was Sasidano, a 200 Berada, Sans Wabuano, Nanko, dear boy, when dear boy, no Sotiana, Etian, Confor, Canachia, some Ninano, and Sanediano, Naya gastric, Diodona, Osophageal ulcer, peptic ulcer, stomach pain, stomach gas, indigestion, Abusia, Toby Comano, who come Ashton, the Beta Pharmacy, our home one canon, yes, who call Cancia, the Beta Pharmacy, Eshaho, Bedroom, Promise Heba, Hanso, Ubenya, a B Etimato, 0558 055894 0541 337 816. No one be beneath Homa Plus, Etimi Ato, Atumpai in Satisfied Spree, Atumpai dear, Ghana Foina, Jatum, Sabua, I'm a restaurant, I yet dead, Hawaii Rimiam, Sanso, and a Troba, who could it dear, once and beyond how, and Tontumbiane, and then Taferbian, whatever had disturbed, Mama Dina Toby, coffee her office war, to be so no more, first spree, Nabon Sampa, a Kunkum one in our condemned, yet they and when my friends say Atumpaino, what you say, lemon, lavender, near the fra at the year. to the way you should be biano etimi unsampa ama dem ho no ehwa ye hwehwehwam wo pe 400 ml obetimi ato sanso na 750 ml obetimi ato ebomodin ye adwuma 15 minutes radem ho kata bia entumi encho kokomaze sokoban wo friend number no a ye be chew no nya mo etimi atu mo amon kan no pokuase ACP takrade hakuna matata 0553 082674 0553 082674 0553 082607 number simienu ene de epe atumpani bi etimi ato Techno Spark 40 series Techno Spark 40 series abusuakopa bi sanse Techno de obi ayusu bi da bia no bo ha ni type bia ba bia no be yusu sanse ne batte ne ho den eche da mu ni nyina na so ente na we kwa de ye the Techno Spark 40 Pro Plus e de ba be ka ho eno de medical card show so wo hwa e sapato wireless charging ama nyusa nyama e koyi pa e smooth na slick no so de o fe eno ti Pro Plus ne de medical card show nsuo top na wure fe ho na choboto mu a enya hwe kran timi gina yimnom de atwa safi uwie pa mfutro komu a eno nso enya ne hwe ne ho dene a chan de menhunu a de ka ho asem no eno nti nationwide bo modern f 0303 980 205 0303 980 205 na unya Techno Spark 40 series Techno ni Pro Plus ni bia wotumu sampa wo phone no se de wo dada enhia ha obi abiem eye power specialist heba hospital yetwam akopiem ewo henera akoso do ya ho na hepatitis ho award no waje okonso a nyesa award keke wo de no ebetu ase de amawo fatty liver prostate fibro kidney stone ya de SK e de aba etu ayem keka no ase liver care eno no ni amoto din caretakers yesi liver condition no ebegina kama jirika heba mecha encapsule so de ya na waka say mema nko a ena enom edidi mensam papa bi ewo empem Accra eye kwabenya ACP road power bar stop kuma si efe yase bosomtu road one doya junction no ena ehwe animu saso na takrade eye Anaji estate one Ahantama bank no ene ben 0244 544 422 0200 3838 31 na no so enyema koyie ede amount mame enka wo se Jacob Colombe Company Limited wo se die akato na bro na chese wo kotena ofie honomo de na etwetwe asan nyina no light ya na enko honomo post na si ohuna no ye enu ntu ka se ne okoto PVC pipe fitting sanso na electrical fault uni nyina no masa pressure na no betin enu ntu wedie de obeya nso no be ko site ho no akosusu eka na ni o no otu kakra bi de aka no na utu ne kakra me ka wo se the terms of payment and a flexible that for me pa enu ntu nyahu se de esi atie no nko na ahya eye bie enu nti slide ne be ko ho a ye ko ho a ye house no ho wiring PVC pipe fitting electrical for service CCTV installation fire alarm system ye fire alarm system no wie pa ne aye pole working gate automatic motor installation air condition installation and services na nyina ne ya ma wo so fie no usie ache why said the goose one hwe ye na udi agorope nko adwuma mra no yesi fie na hye ne nyansa why na ya dada eno so betima kwosesa no e de mra gusu di amount the same star na no ene da ho so betu ade ne kakra na no so watimi afa ofie no 0536 006 441 0245 718 958 ebra wo kokronom abohia adonkonie na chese best brain enso nie amanyama akoyie ed amount me ka wo se eye Franco Trading Enterprise ana me de eko Nokia Samsung iPhones ne de na so ye de ho den ebeche de amount me se Franco free years ade no nyenne ene obeye se bronya chipe ene o kai wo se de wo to bia no wate so sia hwi ene ntitutumrikai na kona so ye na kotobi water washing machine microwave blender CCTV camera function monitor video anytime anywhere de o kan nyina no okọ Ajaba Jewel mo amoko challenge bishop Edum Old Melcon Kofo Clinic New Kajetia honyina no asemdei na etwagu ewo Franco asoye mene wo a kasese matumrika akọ Franco na meso akọjeme de kama 0245 316969 0245 316969 and 0560 684147 na no so wanya no amanyama etumi aye kama nti memfamonse ball player ensa na sade na o kanone birthdays no be ne ho nyina adwuma later birthday e ko de ama Emmanuela Apple, yes. Emanuela Apple. Emanuela Dinidiano Sunday ana. Bridget didn't know. Yeah, Bridget. Okay. Emanuela, but a third and a fourth. And yeah, we be a third.
Right.
That's how they bring it together.
Yeah, come watch them that. Yeah,
where the time I mean, body total, Amy and Sape, Baku, if he has, we need to go to home. And I, the woman, not to say, and actually,
what
Titama 11:28 crunch meeting ongoing between the feuding parties of the House NCC elections over serious anomalies in the election processes. Dr. Nyaho Tamakro, the Oche meeting, no NCC executives. Titama said no crunch meeting ongoing between Dr. Nyaho Tamakro and the feuding parties of the NCC elections over serious anomalies in the election processes. Dr. Nyaho Tamakro and a meeting, no, all the NCC executives.
I don't know a election committee chairman.
There be the elections committee, no, and so one party to the case in terms of appear, and then management, you know, led by.
So what is the case?
The case is that election processes, no, there are serious anomalies. Anomalies need be one almost say filing fee, no, problematic, and a process to pay sikano. Can send commutuous can management, but the elections committee see interest can from NCC. Meanwhile, the NCC has on mandate to expire into they cannot be on office to be able to be taking that those monies, no, and now almost say qualification to contest, no, elections committee, no, and say ubi awanya 1 year as chapter member be not to me contested. Almost say that one is also wrong.
Why say wrong?
That say could be petition here. Emma could do board when a board no refer the management, you know. Emma say 2 weeks ago cry any MD no di nkomo hanomo. Emma okasa an ya bedi nanim na ohwe hwajuma. Afi wa refer the ama Dr. Nyaho Tamakro nti. Ye ka say na meeting start at 11. Ti ye ka say no omu nyina ekushi.
But this trend where management are taking over the elections of supporters now. Also I'm hearing you.
But he said I could be board member now.
I'm hearing you. Yes, sir. You see, management and boards will get puppets. I'm feel say, you don't get supporters who can criticize management again. What I say? And we be near Kotoko election all over Agra could do management in some. The Omu the ass, I go on the command management. No. But I don't think that should be the case.
See, and no, Titama, you need actually, the Bessie Mubiano, and you may know watching them, and also you better not, and also Yadiaba. The pitch behaves like a child when it is recovering. It needs river water, not pipe water. It also needs fertilizers, not the one used for cocoa. And
current state
of Babayarani.
Ninjo to Tonebin Towana.
It's surprising.
Now the same out of power.
You should not, I don't know. You say, Frank Boahin, a born, but also a about voice number directed. Frank Boahin say, grass, no. A do stage na a woman
and Benjamin
a pipe in showing your issue. A river water was say a river water. Was it that was a
rain water?
Or there be was it river water? No, a be chemicals be a guanoma a engine was it behaves like a child.
Nanya theater that is yes in zone to in a park. Nice.
There was said
every thing. Yes, and
Tama.
Yes, in zone to
so audio way. More last week, but that portion be escape mokakra. And this encardia
No, but I'm asking, say, yeah, what the no? Yes, you do dry season, na park no. Now no, we try to tamale treme.
You know, Kofi na Kofa buy.
You try to you coach. Okay. The way at Tamale Stadium now in Internal River Water.
Well, I don't know about that. That comment is unfair.
River Water near
for now. Where the echo suite there after Okokra ano. And now King Zuba say, okay, say omu here fertilizers obemo mu bi. Afi cars so obemo mo ka be kwako bu nsuo no river water and aba. Tina ka fuel. And who asem na omo yes ne conform boa. Any other ntiem say omo nya fuel na afi omo ko bu nti river water na afi omo ko bu a omo di gusui.
But so fire service for.
Fire service one na e dey
yeah, for what I know
omo say ina ko bu river water.
Kotoko. And I engage fire service for.
Thank you.
And mama omo baby kakra.
And omo yes.
Because say no.
The Transport Authority for Onsu person just almost count.
Oh, sir.
Go fast
and you do some boys in so.
Utie yambofo ankra. Utie yambofo ankra. Utie yambofo ankra. Once at the point Osteti said they will even need Kotoko help.
Yeah.
In the Juma no more yen. So tell me chance. And yen at the point you can say. We share the interested parties at this critical moment. Is to the question no be ha ne pa ya Asante Kotoko.
And the stadium nini ene.
Enti baba ya nti mpacho.
And over the weekend. Na ga campaign for ka say.
Omomo ibia no be mo mabobo no.
Mpacho me enti voice no.
Kotoko photo what?
O de to.
Kotoko wanna say. Part no more here for Africa.
Of course.
Bibia no matter.
Some bottom phones.
Ga kan bia we wan so be bottom phone. Na onwene Ghana clubs na kwa Africa no.
Go start ka home.
In Africa no me no top phone say prepare omo for Africa no so.
Na prepare
is also good for them for
Africa. Omo born park is na park so we na makobom Africa no way.
The same part.
And Ghanaian leaders always be a convenient way of making money. Gak of way.
That's all we are.
Ready for the African matches now in first one the World Cup Championship games. The immediate here to problem with the irrigation system. And to acquire a Libanian so I'm a pitching immediately not pitching up started. I recover
Baby a stadium no was say no. A possible say Kotoko a new time on Bebo first game no. Pitch the baby ready.
At the time, Frank Banhin was say, be here a river water, and I almost the answer na ema etimi aye inti enuna or say bear with us, we will get the pitch ready for Kotoko for Africa. We only need money. National Sports Authority Director General and so the response are also the abanse Kotoko for nyabotre kakra na patching the ombe ho adwuma na o make sure say are ready wa the African and na man ko focus any top 4 na hwe ya na and the akano say Kotoko African na say say e be ready dia na man fo nyabotre na tama dia akoye ni nyina so no akwakoye sika I no so yampofo anka so dia won so di ba no nti omuni ho di na say kwa na be koso na ye de the other
oh na omuni ho di na omwe asembe kwa
nti tama nti ma me fa we ntwam na your own Kofi Menu Brew Boy na on so kakra odi abetwim no was if it is government that is bringing the money.
Oh, na any raffle on come up over time will not allow us about your working.
Then the FA has given the right to a private television house then the Minister of Sports must be fired and the Chief of Staff should resign.
Chief of Staff,
Julius Debra.
That's one I can say in your voice.
No, he was ready to speak to it.
And Timbacho, any voice there, as I'm not so.
And your voice, why are ready to talk?
And I'm
so that Nanka at the other interview now will come as a debate me about. And other than that, if you place a call to Kofi Menurada, he's ready to talk.
And any ano I'm number actually. Is it the time?
Actually, as in.
Mrs. See at the time, no allow us.
No, into me. One of the producers now. Or say, what they should even disclose where the money is coming from. Because the budgetary allocation
was not found in the budget.
Yes, into the shoes. And no, some of what can say, why the media me to say that we are missing me surrounding me could tell me pony. Okay. Until some day we are. It's a head of sports. It
was not found in the budget.
Or say it is not in the budget. And yes, Yasako first card about.
Oza can treat them no answer.
And once I'm quite the Okofaba, the one here. Or say,
but so what the general secretary? No,
me general secretary.
So I will come once him. We no one needed the because RFs and the clubs.
And yet, na say RFs no more brasso.
And the RFs ne clubs. He's talking about the proposal.
The proposal.
RFA ne clubs no ne idea no more can.
Your original proposal is not from the RFs ne clubs no more from.
And I don't be able to catch anyone a kind. So that young boy.
Born here fast man. We mean Yansan Mark. No too. And Mrs. Rita Acheampong birthday. Away free the Acheampong family, led by Reverend Caleb Kwame Acheampong. Something to me back.
That's what was the star now. You get the house will be free baby.
Mama Rita.
To where my
mother, yeah. My sweet sister.
Listen, the way I deal with
my birthday, dear. And the Acheampong family led by Reverend. And then my birthday, my papa. Minuanum. Yo, that will be.
There will be a sense
to my mini.
Happy birthday, now, dear mammy, mother.
Near my United Sawa. Zikasem.
Okay. Hey, cherry, Mrs. Rita Acheampong too. Reverend C.
And all my men are saying, when the mamma age,
the bad thing to
okay.
But
young one crack and a dozen.
But to young quay, you know, this Baba Sports Stadium issue, you know, and Mamma Reho, because a bra closer shots of the pitch in the bar, you know.
What happened?
That's the question we are asking. How did we get here? How did we get here?
You
see, last year, and you go through this punishment. Emma Baba,
and I said, "Back here, ball was watching a crack."
Secotoko ball league, June Hobe.
Now along there,
so to the question is, Yenya ban Emma calf category 3 matches near Timimbo. Etikasa nation no from last year all ben nyina no kebeti akasoki fine kotoko eboli yemo boboyu boboyu ya when in shesaya ye di gu akwam Sanya World Cup qualifies under 20 and other national teams ebeti me ba ball no ha because we cannot rely on just one venue. Okay. Don't see any.
Somebody can catch him. I am a movement.
Okay. But you chat to me do say fire service. Jesus Christ. Just say what's the stadium?
It doesn't look good though.
So what's the stadium? Let me take through Park and I boss no.
But see, the point is that the National Sports Authority, both at the national and the regional level, they don't have what it takes to improve this park at the moment. Your mom see the crowds on improve park. Name a kaka dom a year for near the bank. I don't know I'm the name I'm the support.
Once you to set Tamale for your mudi.
Hey, send the end to Tamale Parky, boss any about this season.
Tamale then I say you.
Me just how many times now who say there is an engagement there, yeah, Bobo Bio. Say
last in Karela about matches or apart from me to say Baba apart from Kotkon, taking face among more.
Karela more than Rugo.
There were my bar Tamale. I'm you Tamale. Into to come on here, say, yeah, we are sleeping on the job and it's not really helping us. Say, on mine to say Ghana pie, I see a football nation, I'm so to a true baby. Na park a bosso ball for a region like a Asante region. I and him say, oh, baby, a deep boy chicken say, Adane Brown say, I'm to we grass na woo. Minim, water no water, me to a heading. Now, conform fear cram you to a motor to a crown. They find a way of some water every day, or more fear no keko. People amount for what Tom Moto be fear power and the loss na green. Ya pet or pen conform just so yet. Then look at Baba as posted them. The BI can't was him. And so how me to park and so and so how. Just that we are not paying attention to it. It's if you are in charge of the facility. Not the most important aspect. I understand if you are having issues with the washroom, but park nankasa de and yet Brown said yeah, then you don't deserve to be there. There is supposed to be structural changes and personality. So to excuses there, be a man a chance of excuse. Get the job done.
It's not just an excuse. If you don't have money, how can you do that?
Me to only scan you so a good park and so time a park and I say, here we are book coming to share car yeah bought for this thing. And the sky best spend it to get the grass back to its right stage, you know. Sanke and Kakana can do say. So people are sleeping.
Like, what? Yeah, now we're not young quiet.
What to your quiet, no. Gaka top 4, no. SMP for you, no me. Park when your park is so movie big na so bobo. Now catching so they prepare for Africa. I'll be pre park. Park net that was saying Gaka top 4 I think 28 August or so. I can bear 3 weeks. 24th bear 3 weeks near. Now go for players or to Tom the Africa, they might be in a park. So look at the kind of players I have to focus on.
I'm talking
no to there be. Idea with Usha. You should not even think about it. And yet the Kotoko interest conversation. This park, that was say no. It is not even right for the investment of people. I'm not for it a football as an asset too. And some are your top players, your top player, 200,000 Ghana cedis. And yes, Kakituo. And yet, they are to obi 9 son from Bayajmo. Sika TSA be 150,000 Ghana cedis. No to a filio be shop or KJTM. And what toss on your money guman and you could shop no. Oh, your mistake or no. Into your sambu players na clubs nato. Near come price tag.
Okay, so let me ask this. Sign interest we so a for any. Why don't almost no earlier on?
Tibia they were not aware. It is possible they were not aware.
That
they felt that the leadership were doing the right thing. But to the Amuye, they are people are incompetent. You can't say Kotko because people are down their job.
But also now prepare.
Yeah, 22. But Sankai and Yakomba.
You should have interest.
But
you got to go 200,000, 300,000 pre-season South Africa near day. Baby, I have a bonus of baby, I go down. Some guys should have come earlier.
No, to time then a bomb money. And also another question. Because press conference was organized last week.
See,
the press conference was organized last week.
Also agreed that they should also consulted and knew what was going on long ago.
But so I think last 2 weeks or 3 weeks now, sports minister Bass said.
And now make us say Kumasi change sports minister. And then Ampo Frankra. At least stadium wonder what to say.
But now they are
knowing that in September or you play a match there. Oh, this engagement and what they are doing should have been done earlier.
On Mr. Otuo, I see it here. Na unuye bi wasem. When you try say nipa na wasem. Oh, ejina anamuntu onu betunu ahu mo abetimi aboa no.
But when you know, who be bo wasem.
Yajitum. Say ke da sore prekope without Asante Kotoko engaging the NSA. Without the NSA opening up to Kotoko. Any who say Kotoko take this initiative and come for because some anymore. That would have been the conversation. No, it is there.
Just I want to say if you knows I say more release fixtures for this season.
Yeah.
And House and Kotoko is match week 5. Match week 5. House who's Kotoko our Accra Sports Stadium. And he has first 5 matches on. We bought home against Hohoy in the first match. No we against Dream second match. Third match on 11 Wonders at home. Fourth match away to Bichim United. Then no return about Kotoko at the Accra Sports Stadium. Kotoko have a difficult first 5 games because the first game they are away to Bekum Chelsea. Home against Gold Stars. Third match away to Basake. Fourth match home to Pando out of Lions. Then we end with House of Folk match week 5. And see, these are the fixtures for both House and Kotoko in Premier League. You know, first 5 weeks now. Everyone say ever ho. Mr. Otuo, Gaka, so competition Kotoko kan. And Kotoko omo pressure mo kuma. Since Kotoko kan kasa mo mba, omo no bakwan yefabio.
Kotoko kan kasa mo.
Me asana meka. Because say you two mo from so ya so den so munti.
Baby Kotoko kan from so mo.
And I say me starting baby say. You two mo for say park no. Omo ndi mbobo, omo ko pebe fufuro. Because enye ready to host Gaka top 4. Omo chinchina mama baba yara. And the reason why chinchina ne Kotoko so omo kasa mo mende.
Kotoko kasa.
Asana me won kan ba omo kasa o mende. Because if they insist in playing here, we will make sure Kotoko no play.
Who will make sure?
All of us here will not show Kotoko no play. Don't be you move.
Kotoko are the Omaka so many interested in it.
Oh, Parkway
so.
And your park.
They are interested in playing in the Africa on this park, no Gaka top 4.
They are interested in playing the top 4.
They are interested, yes, top 4 no, but and your Parkway so.
And Jomo no mbeka such on park.
You see, why our leaders so lazy like that? They always look for the easiest approach to getting things. Kotoko, Dom, Kotoko, boy Africa. And you know,
Kumasi. That's a strategic decision.
And to
the accepted, but this is not
the state at the
now. You a TV so I'm 2 years so when you
me just say more. What is your Kotoko should tell them this.
I'm
the Gaka for ne kasa say
me ba
park here na we dey mboso bo.
There is a mo kasa ma Kotoko.
There be
African Cup.
We are analyzing it based as a ascension for a name say.
Your worry is that
two teams Africa also.
Africa no ebe hadwin.
Enya no kra prana players beat me pro.
Say ni na no it goes against the club.
And Kotoko you to have to players.
By now the club should have told themselves we can't play here. So for them to get Omubenya vim no say bebo no, I just the clubs are not telling them anything. What about that?
And yes we kai
the clubs should tell them.
Yes we kai almost say
Anna, they should also tell them that
a venue to
because him say, Omobaba was a competition here. There are constant engagements. Omo Kasane, a China, they be Omo Kasadin Komoni and there. What have they told them? And I don't dear no Makatre Gaka for us, any Yabrachen Kotoko for you. Any baby, any for you. Some are involved in the competition.
I think
baby, any back in you. I'm doing motor for.
Why we are doing
my blankets and the baby bring you. So I'm saying that they should let them know first of all. Say, no dear, a no go area because I chance into a conversation. No more say no, I had a year more. Kumasi there's no way to about top 4. So I ask myself, other normal organizers and Kasi Bitimabona. But now you should have told them, said that's a no go area. Normally, I did in common, no one can't say ye. Yes, is Yado, Oberano, okay, nonsense, but you know why I have one committee in Abano. Now, some Nasa. Send a bus, I assume him never can't wrong.
We are discussing it as Senate. You see, we need competent people to be manning our public institutions. So you see, and I say, no, poor my face of my say, me cannot Saturday say, na tabanfo face the same problem. Until almost Pam, I mean, say Madam Safurabi, and they say, boss and water malano. I go find new one we buy. Say okay, now Saturday a video no I say, say born make me a video in Stella. Now if you see the Tamale pitch under a competent NSA boss only dia clearly Mr. Otuo what is the park where Muta so ache ada ya almost o mayina say nso ade say a ba yenye ni Mr. Otuo ye bia ye ka say ye do ko de bia no a na come access against one scale wa ko e because you to patrol no skebe no the screen way so
yeah.
And I don't think that Tamale will generate more money than Babaya Sports Stadium. Nobody can convince me say Tamale pitch way stadium way is able to generate more money than Kumasi Babaya Sports Stadium. And the new NSA boss now, Tamale no. Now look at the pitch. He has been able to work and so no look at the born again sprinklers no. And so what else Sabayas had there? I say Dabi Wama be speakers na mano. Wama be speakers na mano. The only thing he did was that
Tamale pitch.
Dabi the mistake you do say and you hear me say you
Tamale pitch.
Mami ma
it took Karela. Move from Narulugu. Some years some be games e Tamale. And I want to go na reduce Jinemu. So be make sure say be pitch dey. And the issue is, Zakito, almost all stadium abandoned diano. It looks like you're neglecting.
Abandoned versus the man group
the point I'm missing is saying, yeah, Arun and I open born. Saboko fast.
He gave them
Karela Airborne League now. They only raise it.
And the Papa also in Scawe.
After 1 year, and I'm going to do some level.
It's important that we find the funding source. Where did he get money to do this?
Through renting. Through internet generated, quiet the generator. When you are on the project, this is now the NSA's Juman. How do not only was able to give them Yama to raise it a level of multiple league matches?
Yeah, we're finding out.
Director and
director situation utie National Sports Authority for Nasema. Asem and it looks like your problem ni nyina ye because momoji skebia wa ha ye de kosoro skebia omobaji bia no e kosoro na me esoro no so bia ko ministry no nti do so omobeso omoye bibia they write to the head office the co ministry and sana ministry approve a omotimi diskana ye adwuma eti eba back to Mr. recently one area na me feel say nkebeboa when it comes to our sports development from all sectors. Okay, the manifesto of NDC a omo majuson be empower the National Sports Authority. It is empower the National Sports Authority facilities names to you use to host your sporting activities no. Afa problem ba ho a ye betia ka so ma because abani the 2 million shamusa but enenya sanete. Baby adu say no. Memetie ya mpofan kraye. Utie ne kasa mu pa onyaya. Akakotoko game no kwa momo na ha. Ono look at the long term more than the short term. Te utie mpofan kraye a opede ye be ya de na atimi atena ho ache. Dan se ye be pepere ye ho na ya de na nimanim ya na de achi na asase. But ontimi nkan ye. Etinei stage na yedu no zoto me mate say o ma engage a lot of contractors and o ma Ghana ha pitch one semba abane no mu di djuma recently green grass technology say Saturday no tie Frank Boy na asem na ya mpofo ankae ka no ene de Frank Boy kan difference ni mu ba kokoduro mu betimi di akase ye hwese de pitch ni sitie na bo ne pa de be yedin aka first one komu benya komu fanche ne bia ka kotokonkope ba bi fufuro ba wo se ne hwan se mizoto ba begina ba se Frank Boy na ebe ka se o ma kotoko Africa no because of say the pitch ni city no mutim baba ya sports stadium anasa ya mpofo anka o se the ade na se ayo eti ateki a political yibi eti nei yempo adwuma na baba ya kotoko adwuma se kotoko ye because kotoko ne pese ebo ne ma
no na ye aban consultant on the pitches on.
Recently you can say yes. Recently we can say yes.
Na me say ABC ma say for parks and gardens.
No, omode no cheche mu Saturday no say problem aba say no. Ono onya ye wi a adwuma na de onya ye wi a wa wi. Maintenance ne de NSC for adwuma. Maintenance ne nka ne contract no. Enti eno na ya no mokofa parks and gardens for kofa horticulture for from KNUST so mo mebom no maintain pitch no. Eti baby e gina sese no zoto kotoko entimi ka so mo so otwe mo atake the stars of aban no because so wa minister no and then the National Sports Authority boss no omo nyina na muntu omutu a eye political points no Moscow with no action. 1 month ago ena minister eba kroma minister eba kroma mzoto after 3 weeks na National Sports Authority boss wa within that space of 3 weeks no a minister ba na okoye no 3 weeks na dan temu na sana NS boss no ban ya nya adwuma bia wo stadium o ba na minister na begina kroma ha promise NS boss ba enu no mzoto oba last week no the same thing eti ekire se abane clearly a chese omuni any plans animanim ya se omudi be maintain pitch no anomba ya pitch ni ye eno ne ma memmo zuba abaswa no pay zutu oye one person a zutu keme boss yes keme boss saba but ni interest e wa Asante Kotoko mu ni wosoro pa onu de anytime bia mzotobenya platform bia to speak or insist say baba ya supposed to host to Kotoko African Games no we are can so what promises from more fertilizers more fertilizer or ebi gina the other side almost do be go so etikabe ya kura sese ya Kotoko engage the National Sports Authority mzoto na ni manimi ya no so mbekwa ko fa horticulture for no say parks and gardens for no mo so start your modwuma because abane de enkom ya approve sika no na ema contractor start me ya adwuma na atake another by 1 month until eventually enu time Kotoko mo am Africa mzoto na nyoma age egu until if you say stage here dream akoye te say wo ho akere na mzoto wo hiamwa I think there are a lot of people who are ready to help oh where was Sometymer Otuo?
I'm say a time no nye si anaye oh sa and you make park me my bag green come on
say obuaso mu Kotoko first game I did there 3 weeks and now 1 month 2 weeks
ya wonkofo bebra ya wonkofo bebra mzoto omo ye ready so mbeboa Kotoko engage wo mo so tire me chana say na mo mpesika kakra de ayi utie da no so asem otumfo kan ye na mzoto I think management no eso form so report nkomo ohene and ohene emwa omo nyesa ba bia edu ni de omo do monitor abai so a abai ni be disappoint omo
good you over that say me Joanna question na NS Otuo-Acheampong na the ten say according to Joanna question on the 30th of April 2024 na ora NS Otuo-Acheampong wono ede akoda bi bread say very anal kwadwo wuku say one time in Jen kakra from Cape Coast na wo be ni afe ene famuni ye koyi papa yi ma akoda yeso da won nchen wo hwe papa yi hu no frɛ na wonya no nti ora NS Otuo-Acheampong yesi beje oba se ne ma me so hwe no a Joanna question water kwazeze wa bre kola na mde ni beja no wasemu a momra meje mo ade na wo information bi akoda yi na nanu okwa awade and wa body combinations ano na wura Otuo-Acheampong so abone jagashis ono so eda hoyi nti wose wa information bi afre 0244 540333 akoda na eda hoyi 0244 540333 and 0552 487 791 na procession ben will be anana ma Oyerepa for information dey see Korea na obeka news ni bi onim ba me won say ko bi atnase na one PSA ladi okay
Sinyi nebramo, Muntio, Wano, Open Savio, Munya Suna Muntie.